friendly confines, Wrigley Field. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago Cubs. Just about to get underway. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit.
Number 4. Crow Armstrong.
And we're underway from Wrigley Field. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 3, Alex.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Fired to second, on to Bush. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Michael Bush
outside, that's
in
a ball.
now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one fouled off. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him, Chris? Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
This afternoon, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
On the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. To third, Bregman. Slings it across the bottom of the first. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Michael Bush.
Inside, ball 1.
Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
The 1-0. Now fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second, Ian Happ up to hit. There's a swing and a drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts off the second with a double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
In the air to left center. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Happ on his way home. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing and a ground ball. On to first. One pitch and one out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. On the ground to third. Swanson. And it gets by him. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
The shortstop, Danby Swanson.
And that one hammered. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. In comes the run from second. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next to hit, Michael Busch. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. We head to the bottom of the second, leading off Ian Happ. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
Here's a nugget. When Imanaga was announced at his introductory press conference, he charmed the local fans and media by memorizing the words to Go Cubs Go. I asked Imanaga if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be? And he said, A Whole New World, the theme to Aladdin. Michael Conforto at the plate now as he chases after that one. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. That's off the inside corner. And it's a ball and a strike. Base hit. Coming home. In comes the run from second. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground to the left. Swanson to second, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is back here at the friendly confines. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
On the ground, right
No,
side.
it's foul.
And it goes just foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Nico Hoerner. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that's
Ball.
off
That's inside.
the inside edge. Ball one. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. It's 5-1.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can more off.
Bregman to first. That ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Well struck, right field. This one's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Michael Busch. Right side. Corner. Slings to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in an at-bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
2 down. Reaches on the backhand, but it's through. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson. Play made. That ends the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. On to the fourth. Swanson digs in. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Round second, digging for third. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That one lifted to left. Happ should have this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A 2-run homer. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Ripped on a line. Can't get there. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could hit.
Ryan Seferian taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But
and meanwhile, that pitch is off the catcher's mitt. It squirts away. Suzuki up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Man on second, 2 down. Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second, and it's 9-2. The batter will be Michael Conforto. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Horner flies around third. He'll score easily, and it's an 8-run lead.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Ground ball left side. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring.
Look around, search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the